Shalom Aleichem. I want to tell you something interesting that I think it's a big lesson for all of us. When I was about to get married, I was collecting tzedakah in the city of a certain city, and I went to a rich neighborhood that I thought that it will be a very nice donation, and there was not so much as I was hoping. And then I went to a poor neighborhood that I thought that probably won't be much, and I was very surprised that the poor people gave more than the rich people, and I didn't understand why is it. It didn't make sense. It took me years to understand that most of the poor people, they are not hoping to gain wealth. They just hoping to survive. So for their survival, it doesn't really matter if they will spend 1 shekel, $1, or 10 or 20, whatever they have in the pocket, whatever. Like, if they know that they will survive anyhow, and they don't have high expectations anyhow, so they don't mind to give it over. But for someone that is wealthy, he have big plans. He thinks big. He thinks about growing his wealth and to be super successful, and so on and so forth. And you have very, very calculated program of how things should be, and you have to spend that amount, and if you're spending a little bit more, so it can ruin the whole plan, basically. Therefore, he cannot allow himself to give each person that knocks on his door more than something minimal that is within his plan for his growth of wealth. So basically the result is that many times poor people, they give more than the wealthy people. But there is another understanding that I got this morning, that now after many years, Baruch Hashem, I got to the point that I'm about to marry one of my children, my oldest. And some people that have significant amount of money, and they know that I'm about to marry my child, and they didn't say anything. And I didn't ask for anything. And this morning came to me somebody that I was the least expecting, and he came to me and he gave me very serious amount of money that I was very, very surprised. How can it be that somebody like that I know, he himself, he owes money. Yeah, he himself have loans that he needs to pay, he have bills that he needs to pay, and he's not making much. He's teaching Torah like me. And sure enough, he gave very nice amount. And then I realized that the reason is because he knows where I'm holding. He understands that point in life. He was there before me. To marry one of your children when you don't have like savings for that, it's a very big challenge. So I understood that that's like another point of the relationship between the poor person, the poor people between themselves, and the relationship between rich people and poor people. That poor people between themselves, they know how it feels. They know how it feels when you need to pay your rent today and you don't know how it's going to happen. They know how it feels that you're counting the little coins to pay for whatever it is that you need in the supermarket. And many people that are wealthy, they know the word of that. They don't know about it. So I told it to this rabbi that gave me this money. I told him that, and he told me a very nice story that about same idea kind of, that there was a Rosh Yeshiva, leader of Torah Scholars Institute, that he wanted to collect money for his institute. And the reason is because they were not able to warm themselves enough in the cold winter of Europe. So he went to one of the rich people in the community, and this rich man, he obviously invited the rabbi in, and the rabbi said, no, come, I want you to come outside. And this rich man says, why? I want to give you hospitality. I want to give you, like, I have servants. It's nice and warm and music and all the fancy things. And the rabbi said, that's exactly the reason I don't want to go in. I want you to stand here with me and feel the cold a little bit. And then when I speak with you about my students that are suffering from the cold, you know what I mean. You'll feel that cold yourself. And sure enough, this rich man understood the message very well, and he gave him the money that he needed for the warming of the students. So that's a very, very big lesson, I think, for all of us. When we have people that are coming to us with all kinds of pains and needs and so on, somebody that were not there, that was not suffering himself from those same things, will not be able to understand it, will not be able to relate to it. Some unique people, they have this ability to feel for others even though they were not there, but most of the people, it's not like that. Most of the people, if it's not their pain, they are not relating. So basically the conclusion is that even though each person's troubles are different, but we have to understand that it comes down to the same thing. The same rich people that I spoke about before, that they don't feel the pain of not having the cash in their pocket to pay for whatever they need. It's not that they don't have troubles. They have other kind of troubles. So they feel for those kind of troubles that they are suffering for, they are able to feel it better, obviously. And every person have this kind of niche of where his feelings, where he feels the pain, and he can relate to the pain, and he can take a certain part of the burden, of the weight of that pain, to help the other person. And my message is that we need to try to extend our concepts of in Hebrew, the Torah calls it Noseh ba'ol im chavero, somebody that is able to carry the yoke with his friend. Okay? You have your friends around you, they carry a big load of troubles, all kinds of pains, afflictions, and as much as you are able to help them to carry the load, to feel for them, that they will feel that they are not alone, and there's someone, even if you cannot practically help, but the fact that you are relating and you care about it, that itself is taking a certain part of that load of your friends around you. So I'll finish with that, with a big blessing, that we will all be able to feel for one another and carry the yoke, carry the troubles, and that Hashem will make it easy for everybody, that we won't have to carry so much. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful life, a wonderful day.